And welcome in, everybody. It's the Glad Dad on a Saturday night. What is all this about? Oh, man, it's an honor to be here for the Elite Late Model Summer Series, sponsored by Tier 1 Setup Shops. Tonight, we are at North Wilkesboro in North Carolina. 4 turns, 5/8 of a mile. Banking is 13 degrees, and straightaways are pretty much flat, only 3 degrees. And nice little repave here for the late model stock cars to turn left on, and maybe sometimes right if they're a little loose. It is an open setup, so no setup is the same, which is pretty dang good here. We got a stacked field tonight. Looks like 30 cars, 29, something like that. Yeah, 29 cars in the practice lobby, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, only 13 drivers will qualify in. I don't have clarification on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what I seen there. So anyway, we got 2 minutes left here in practice. And let's get down trackside, see some of these drivers here, shall we? We got Owen Dempsey right here. He's currently the fastest on track right now. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, top 16. That's what I thought. Appreciate the clarification there. But anyway, welcome in, everybody, to the Twitch stream tonight. I don't normally do Saturday nights, but, man, I just couldn't pass this one up. This one looks too fun. You know, I like me some short track stuff. And I've called races with this guy in it before, Evan Gilmetti. I believe he's from FMA, if I'm not mistaken. But dang good road racer, no doubt about it. We got Scotty Oliver out here turning left tonight. And Jared Jones. These cars looking fantastic tonight, man. It's going to be under the lights here at North Wilkesboro. Woo! And Ben Ryan. Old Benny, 2 names out there with Dude Keltner. Yes, Jeremy Dude Keltner. Smith Station, Alabama. Hey, I know where that's at. I'm from Alabama myself. And Michael Stevens out here. Looking good. Oh, man, he's repping that Tier 1 setup shop paint scheme. Loving what I'm seeing. And Donald Castillo. And we got Brian Erdley out here. And Mason Ward. As we got 20 seconds left here in practice. Jeff Bandit Deering out here. I've seen him in the Twitch chat, or the Discord chat, multiple times this week, getting ready. Oh, roll tide. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Now the party's popping. Bryson Murphy out here with Brandon Douglas, and Jeremy Dunham. All right, so practice is over with. We're going to get down to qualifying, and only 16 drivers qualify their way in, so they've got to have a heck of a lap if they want to stay in contention here tonight. 200 laps here. It's going to be a long race, so hopefully they brought some good setups with them. So who's going to be the first one out? Let's see it. Don't everybody jump at once. Look like it's going to be Greg O'Berry. See what he can do here. From Lynchburg, Virginia. Hey, I've got some other guys in some other leagues from Lynchburg. Hey, that ain't a bad idea, Bubert. That ain't a bad idea. And Dude Keltner out here. Getting ready to get her going. He's got a Tier 1 setup shop. Oh, what is that? A Pontiac GTO front end? I like it. That's original. Yeah, GTO, that's right. I seen it from the back. Pretty dang cool. And we got the Vulture out here, Kevin Page. Oh, he's sideways. That's not how you want to start qualifying here. And Jeff Deering. Right now, O'Berry. Nope, now it's going to be Ward. Ward putting up the fast lap right now. 18.806. Now John McNeil up to the top with an 18. Now Evan Gilmetti taking the lead here. Now Ward back at it, Mason Ward. 3 minutes left here. Now John McNeil back out to the front, and here comes Ben Ryan taking the pole here for now with an 18.693. Justin Sick out here from Naples, Florida. See what he can do. Well, we got Brad Hubbard out here currently sitting in the 5th position. See what Justin Sick's done here. Dylan Cole, 1 lap in, currently 13th. Pushing the bubble here, Dylan. Got to be a little bit faster. Now Dempsey up to 3rd. Donald Castillo sitting up top. Can he do better than a 14th? Ooh, man, that's on the bubble right there. That's going to put him down to 15th here. And we still got some drivers out here. Brandon Douglas and Nathan Brozakowski. See what he can do as he's currently 13th on the board with a little over 2 minutes left in qualifying. Come on, boys, you got it. Can he do better than a 13th here? No, looks like 13th is all Nathan's going to be able to get here. And he's got some other guys out here right now. Scotty Oliver getting the tires warmed up. Has not taken the green flag yet. Now here we go up top here in 3 and 4 as he's coming across the line here to start his lap. See what Oliver can do here. Nice paint scheme here for Scotty Oliver. And here he comes out of turn number 4. What's it going to be? Going to get his first time here. Yes, up to 3rd place. Not too shabby of a start here. And as we take a look at Brian Erdley from Erie, Pennsylvania. First lap, what's it going to be? Looks like it's going to be 18th. Got to go a little bit faster here. At least a couple of more spots to secure your starting position. And is it going to be better than an 18th here? I do not believe so. Looks like 18th is the final spot for him. And we got John Russo and Cody Weathers that have not qualified. So looks like the field's going to be stuck here as we got 30 seconds left to go. No one else on track. Whew. Going to be some powerhouses. I'm looking here through the kind of through their I rating here. A lot of heavy hitters out here tonight. It's going to be I'm not going to say a bloodbath, but it's going to be really, really full of competition from the front of the field to the back. Well, we got 5 seconds left here in qualifying. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know who I am the Glad Dad here on production and commentary up here by myself, usually. Bringing you the action here of North Wilkesboro tonight for 200 laps of the Tier 1 Setup Shop. And the sponsor is Stagger Sim Wraps. All right, so the field of 16 has been determined. As we got a warm-up now of 5 minutes. Yeah, a lot of people going home early tonight. Whiskey Ridge. What's going on, TS Gaming? Welcome in. And folks, I know we're new to this league here, but if you're in here and you've not given a follow yet, hit that follow button. Let's grow this channel up. And also, if you do have an Amazon Prime account, you do get 1 free Twitch sub per month at no cost to you. Hit that subscribe button, and yeah, it'll really help the channel out. And it's, like I said, it's no cost to you. You know those things are expensive, and I really, really appreciate that. Time to have a bourbon, I guess. I've got a little bit of Tito's in my tea, just for the sheer nervousness of tonight. Want to make sure I do a good job for these guys. And yeah, a little bit of Tito, so I'm a little on the edge. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm liking it. All right, and I'm not hammered. I'm I am not. As we got 30 viewers in here, let's go ahead and I've got a commercial here. Let's get ahead and play it. Here we got 3 minutes left in warm up, and I believe they're doing a driver's meeting. So we'll get to a. I am not slurring a little bit. We're going to get to the first commercial, and we'll be right back. And how about that from OC Graphics and Wraps? Appreciate that. From one of our sponsors. They will be one of the title sponsors here for our next upcoming race. And Whiskey Ridge naming his dog Tito. Hey, that's pretty original. I like that. Minute and a half left here. Let's see who we got going on. What do we got going on, and who do we have for tonight? Well, you know what? We're going to take a look at the top 16 here when they get up to grid. And then we'll pick who we want tonight. Everybody getting back into their designated Discord channels here. OD28. That's got to be Owen Dempsey in the 28 machine tonight. What's going on, Owen? Good luck tonight. Looks like you're starting in the third position here. As we get some drivers getting ready to get on track here. Yeah, it should be a really good race tonight. The rest of WRR didn't make the feature. Oh, but Keltner did, yeah. 188, yeah. I mean, I kind of knew Keltner was going to make it. He's been fast. And warm-up is done, so we're going to get to the top 16 for the starting grid here momentarily. Everybody pulling off here. Flag man waving the flag here, the checkered flag. Qualify or warm-up is over with. Now we're going to get down to the official race here, 200 laps tonight. Oh, it's going to be awesome. And here we go, folks. Starting on that pole tonight for the Tier 1 starting grid, it's going to be Donald Castillo in the 37 with Scotty Oliver in the 18 right next to him. In row number 2, Zach Lockett with Ben Ryan. Row number 3, Owen Dempsey in the 28 with John McNeil driving the number 48 machine. Row 4, Mason Ward with Tyler Barnes. In row number 5, Brad Hubbard with Evan Gilmetti. Row 6, Michael Stevens with Justin Sick. In row 7, Greg O'Berry with Nathan Brozakowski. And taking over the 15th and 16th spot, Jared Jones with Jeremy Dude Keltner. And let's take a look here at the weather for tonight. 86-degree track temp with 83 in the air. Only a 2-mile-per-hour wind. That's not going to hurt these cars at all. And the track info, it's going to be a 5/8 mile here, and pit road speed is 35 miles per hour. And of course, you know who's in the booth tonight. That's the Glad Dad, baby, calling the shots here. As we're getting ready to go here. Don Castillo and Scott Oliver going to bring us to the green flag. Green flag in the air. Here we go, boys. Let's go. Looking strong on the outside, that Scotty Oliver. As he takes the lead here, now it's going to be Castillo battling side by side here with the 67 of Ryan. Whoa, sideways here as we got an accident back here. And it looks like it's Evan Gilmetti and Michael Stevens. And we're going to take a look here and see what happened from the Stagger Sim Wraps replay. The 53 looks like he gets a little loose here on the inside. And corrects, it goes back up over the hood of the 91 machine. A couple of drivers, oh, we got some nasty damage there from, looks like Michael Stevens. Oh, that's Evan Gilmetti right there. Evan Gilmetti with some nasty damage on the right front. That's not going to be good there. If he can't get it fixed, he's going to be tight. All right, so we should be getting back going here as we're coming across the start-finish line right now. And yes, the lights are off on the pace car. All right, now we got the grid, the tower going here to only show the top 16. As we got 3 drivers 1 lap down from getting damage fixed here, Sick, Stevens, and Gilmetti. So Oliver and Castillo going to lead us back to the green flag. And away we go. Scotty Oliver already large and in charge here. As Castillo now battling. He's got somebody underneath the 67. Oh, and Dempsey trying to work his way up. He's still in 5th place, started 5th. That is the yellow and blue 28 machine right there. Looking pretty good. Doesn't look loose, doesn't look tight, just looks comfortable. As we look off the back here of Oliver. Castillo trying to work his way back up here. Shot it a little bit too far down an entry, and that's going to put Ryan underneath him. Again, Ryan with the preferred spot, I think. He's going to be able to close and, yeah, take the spot here. So Ben Ryan now moves up to 2nd place in that Outlawer Speed Coast setup tonight. And now we've got Zach Lockett in the 93 also trying to make a move on the 37. 37 needs to get down to the bottom if he can. The grip's down there right now as the tires are still new. Yeah, Scotty does have that thing on rails. Hey, but don't look yet, though. Ben Ryan. He's about to make a move here on Oliver right now. Working up to his back bumper as we get on board here with Ben Ryan. Kind of see what he's dealing with. A little loose out of the turn 4 there. Center off a little loose. Nice and low here in the corner. 1 and 2 looks fantastic here for Ben Ryan. And much better 3 and 4 there. As let's take a look here at Brad Hubbard. Already up 2 spots, started in 9th position, now worked his way up to 7th place. As he's got this guy right behind him, the 91 of Greg O'Berry. Greg a little loose out of turn 4. But he's all over the bumper of the 64 right now. As Brad Hubbard's trying to work on this guy right here, John McNeil. As we got a new leader here. The 67 of Ben Ryan just took the lead here from Scotty Oliver. Streaming skills are on point for real. I don't know about all that. I got a voice made for books. I can tell you that. Yeah, Benny Two Names has taken the lead, and I've been watching his lap times here. Looking pretty solid. I mean, Ben Ryan ran a 19.16 to a 19.33 out of Oliver, so. Oh, not a face made for you-know-what. I don't think so. Let's take a look here at Tyler Barnes. He's lost a couple of spots here. He started in the 8th position, worked his way, or hasn't worked his way up at all. As a matter of fact, he's been passed. And now running in the 10th spot, Mason Ward has fallen back to 11th place after starting 7th. Oh, as we had a car sideways, this to 48 of John McNeil. Oh, man, he was having a good running position right there. And, Brad Hubbard was working on him. So we're going to take a look here and see exactly what happened to Brad and John McNeil here. I'm not saying Brad was involved by any means, but he was trying to work on him. Let's take a look here. Oh, the 48's working on 37 of Don Castillo. Oh, goes up the track. He gets in him. Gets up to him. Oh, no damage to be reported, though. Gets back going. Hey, not too shabby there. All right, so now we're got a couple of guys coming down pit road here. I mean, I don't think the 48 needs any tires or anything. as the 53 here of Michael Stevens. He's coming down. I think he's still got a little bit of damage. Hey, appreciate that. And Moose Knuck, sorry. Appreciate that. It is my job. It's important to me to make the league that I'm broadcasting feel important. You know, it's not just about the leaders, Moose. It's about everyone. The whole 16 drivers here tonight. I want to showcase each and every one of them. Show their battles, show their strong suits, their weaknesses. Unfortunately, everybody's got a weakness. And I promise you, it will rear its ugly head tonight. And appreciate that, Tyler Barnes, for the follow. Appreciate that, brother. All right, so the lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go side by side once again, and let's take a look at our 10-car lineup for the top 10 here. It's going to be Ben Ryan with Scotty Oliver in the first row, Zach Lockett with Owen Dempsey second row, Donald Castillo, Greg O'Berry third row, followed by Nathan Brozowski with Brad Hubbard and Tyler Barnes, Mason Ward. And here we go, getting back underway in 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air. Come on, boys. Keep it green. Ryan going ahead and taking out Large and in charge. Here comes Zach Lockett, though. Will he have enough momentum here out of 4 to make something happen and get up close to Scotty Oliver? As we got a battle right here between, well, nope, it's kind of shaping out here. Donald Castillo and Brad Hubbard about to take shape here as Tyler Barnes is coming into the picture as well. Tyler Barnes now underneath Brad Hubbard as they're side by side here coming out of turn number 4. Barnes with the momentum. I think he's going to grab the spot here. I don't think Hubbard's got the momentum on the outside just to make it happen. Yeah, he's going to lose a spot here. And now let's take a look here at Jeremy Keltner in that 188 machine. Trying to work his way up through the field. Almost up inside the top 10 right now. Yeah, hey, I know that guy's fast. I know he's fast here. And let's take a look here. Tyler Barnes starting to work on the 37 as we got another accident here. And looks like it's going to be Evan Gilmedi once again. Bill's coming back by, so that means he's going to go a lap down. And let's take a look here and see what happened to Evan Gilmedi from the Stagger Sim Wraps instant replay. Oh, man. 16 comes up the track. Jared Jones. And takes out Evan Gilmedi in the 68. Ugh. Looks like Donald Castillo coming down pit road. Looks like maybe just fuel only. I don't see him getting any tires, so. Yeah, Evan's having some bad luck here. Hey, North Wilkesboro is not an easy track. I don't care what car you're in. It is not easy. I mean, I think the old pavement is a lot worse, but still, there's just something about this track that just don't sit right with me. Yes, in the Legends. Hey, I love the Legend cars. That was one of my big things, is the Legends and the late model stocks and the super lates. Those are my my top 3 go-to here on the service. Well, boy, you put me in a Legends car, somebody's going to get beat up, and it ain't going to be me. Pubert Johnson is in the chat here with us. But me and him used to run a lot of officials. Open sets, fixed sets, it didn't matter. In the Legends cars, we absolutely loved it. Always ran up front too. Always battling for the lead. All right, here we go. Pace cars off. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing. What's Ryan going to do here? Nice restart. Going to go mid-box here. That's nice. He went early last time. Now he's going mid. Playing a little bit of restart games. I like it. I like it. All fares to love and more. And the 28 of Owen Dempsey working his way up. He's running the outside here. He's making it work. Now the inside where he's want to be for sure here to try to save some tires. But man, he's got that thing rolling. Oh, the 77. He's not actually the 77. He's actually the 9, but the car says the 77. But it's the 9. Come down on the front of the 91. Saw he was there. Went back up the track. Excellent situational awareness. Now he's looking low here on the 28. Will he be able to make the pass? He's got his nose there on the left rear quarter panel. As we look here from the left rear, oh no, nah, it's gonna put it there. Gonna put it there underneath him. And he's gonna make the spot happen. Oh, and here comes the 28, gonna counter back underneath. No, he's not gonna have the momentum off the corner of 2 to make anything happen here. But here comes the 03 of Tyler Barnes. As he's trying to do something here with the 91 of Greg O'Berry and Mason Ward, Brad Hubbard. They are battling it out. They are driving their guts out right here, trying to grab this spot here. This is the battle for 8th place. And a nice clap there from the 188 to the wall. Got the right rear. Get on board here with Duke Keltner just to kind of see what he's dealing with here. And he's in traffic, so it's going to be a little bit tighter. Running a diamond line here in 1 and 2. Not too shabby. Hey, that's exactly what I would do as well. And just kind of trying to work his way around. Oh, he was loose there out of 4. Very loose as he got somebody right behind him here. That's the 48 who is outside. They're trying to take advantage of dude. Got some damage there, though. Evan Gilmetti, he is the lap down. Multiple laps down here. Nope, just 1 lap down, sorry. And Brad Hubbard here just in front of Dude Keltner in 9th place, but Keltner's worked his way up inside the top 10. He's sitting 10th right now. But let's go up here and check on Ben Ryan as he's got Scotty Oliver still there, still ready to pounce. Nobody puts Dude in the corner. Looking off back here of Ben Ryan. Oliver doing really good as we got another caution here. Looks like Elvin Gilmetti once again. We're going to have to take a look here and see what happened to Evan Gilmetti. And looks like the car's just loose on him. And into the line penalty there for Evan Gilmetti in the 68 machine. Michael Stevens down pit road. All right, so let's see. No pit stops out of the top guys here. Boy, Dempsey back running the 5th again, so he's lost quite a bit of ground. Lost it back to the 93 and the 9. Oh, I'm sending him good vibes. I don't think he's getting it though. It would be nice for sure. 46 people watching the stream tonight. Want to appreciate each and every one of you. And if you have not yet followed, give that follow. Moose Snuck with the follow. TS Gaming, appreciate that. And Ron SP, appreciate the follow as well. It goes a long way, I can assure you. All right, so we're back here. The lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go get green flag racing once again. I'm just curious here. What's the tire situation on the long run? That's what I want to see. I want to see who's got what, who's been saving, who has not. Got a long way to go here. As we're back to the restart zone, mid in the box again for the 67 of Ben Ryan. Man, he's just moving in 1 and 2. He's so good in 1 and 2. It's hard for these guys to grab anything. As we look back, looks like the 0-3 here of Tyler Barnes. Looking to try to make some moves on the 27 of Mason Ward right now. A lot of drivers side by side as Zach Lockett loses a spot to Nathan Brozowski. I've said his name different each and every time. Hey, what's going on? Doc Redbeard, how we doing, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. '93 of Zach Lockett trying to get that spot back. He's got some damage, looks like, on the left front here of his car. Now he's to the left rear quarter panel. Can't quite make it work, though. As the 91's trying to work his way up through. That's Greg O'Berry. Hey, what's going on? Trucking Crazy Outlaw. Appreciate the raid, brother. Appreciate the raid. Nice battle going on here between the 93 and the 9. I know it says 77 on his car. We'll get that fixed next week. But it is actually the 9. As we're going to take a look here. The top two still nose to tail pretty much the entire race so far. 54 laps. These two have identical pace. I mean, each and every lap. We'll take a look at it here. We got some overlays here for you. There we go. Pull that up. Just kind of see where we're at lap time wise between the first and second place drivers. You can see they're really, really close on lap times. Only 2/10 back. We're going to see here. And it looks like Scotty Oliver a little bit faster, a half a tenth faster. That last lap by compared to Ben Ryan. Definitely trying to close in here. Let's go 9. That's going to be this cat right here. Oh, you think Scotty's going to ride till the time's to pounce? You must know something I don't know. Which I'm good with. I'm good with. I don't know a lot of these guys. I know some of them, but I don't know all of them. Greg O'Berry. Everybody pretty much single filed out right now. You got some other battles going on back here. Jared Jones battling with Evan Gilmetti. This is not for position though. Jared Jones currently in a 13th spot. Gilmetti in 16th place here. 2 laps down now. Trying to stay off the 16 right now. They're having one heck of a battle back here. Tyler Barnes, he's kind of single file out right here in front of Brad Hubbard. Anybody but the 18. Do we have an 18 out here tonight? I mean, we got a 118 out here. That's Scotty Oliver. Kind of lost a little bit of time here. 2/10, as a matter of fact, over Ben Ryan. As Jared Jones has got an issue here. The 16 was battling with Evan Gilmetti. And next thing you know, he's around. Let's take a look here and see what happened to Jared Jones. All right, he's a little loose out of turn number 2 here. Dives it down. Nice arc here. And the car just comes around. No hit, though. No damage to the front or rear, so that's pretty good. And with that being said, the way the penalties work here is Jared Jones is going to get an EOL. Your first incident at fault is an EOL. The second one is an EOL plus a black flag, which I believe is a drive-through penalty. So, are we going to see anybody on pit road here? No, doesn't look like it, as they've gone past the pit road entrance here. They've only got 2 extra sets of tires here. What's going on, Ronnie? How we doing? Having a good night, having a good Saturday. Normally I don't do Saturday shows, but man, I just could not pass this one up. You know, I'm a sucker for short track stuff. Michael Stevens finally getting that lucky dog as he's going to go back around and catch the back of the field here. And that should put Michael Stevens back on the lead lap. He was only 1 lap down. So now the only car 1 or more laps down is Evan Gilmetti. As the lights are off on the pace cars, we're going to go green next time by. Only 5 cautions so far tonight. And there is 1 fast repair. Just checked on that. There is 1 fast repair. I would not use it right now, though. I'd spend my time getting that damage fixed for sure. All right, here we go. Ryan and Oliver back at it once again, getting ready to take the green flag in the designated restart zone. Green flag back in the air. The 93 now trying to do something here with the 118. 118 just really, really strong on that high side on the hole shot there, center off. At the 93, Zach Lockett now falls back. And he's got the 9 chasing him here as Mason Ward. And the 27, he's on the high side. Trying to battle with the 91. The 91 of Greg O'Berry. On the bottom. Oh, they're really close here. Coming out of 4. And the 27's finally going to get the position. He's going to stay up the track, though. That's going to allow the 91 to possibly get back underneath his left rear. No, he's not. Nice fire off there. Center off. Let's check on Brad Hubbard. As him, Don Castillo, nose to tail. Him and Tyler Barnes as well, nose to tail. Tyler Barnes, he's got his own little battle he's trying to contend with here. Underneath the 91, looking good here. Man, you can see Tyler is wheeling that car. The wheels are left and right and left and right. Chasing the looseness on the exit. Center off. Did the 28 wreck? Owen Dempsey, no, he did not, but he did go down pit road on lap 62. Whoa, and around goes the 53 of Michael Stevens. The caution will come out. Michael Stevens now going to be served with an EOL and a black flag here, as that is his second at fault tonight. Gonna take a look here and see what happened. And there you go. Gonna see what happened to Michael Stevens, although we know he got loose out of the exit, and around the car goes, as he was right there in front of Owen Dempsey, as we were just talking about him. And out of the exit of 4, once again, just, oh man, and a nice hit there to the front of the 53. Appreciate Stagger Sim Wraps for sponsoring that instant replay. .53 coming down. He's going to do something here, but Owen Dempsey. Oh, Fraser, you talking about the 28? Yeah, he's on a different strategy here. Looks like he did take tires, though. Owen Dempsey did. He should be good. But Ben Ryan, been on a tear right now, has led 60 of the 75 laps. The other 15 has been led by Scotty Oliver. And there he is, there in second. He has led those first 15. And once Ryan got up there, he just led the rest. But this guy right here, he's up 6 spots. Jeremy Dude Keltner still running in the 10th position. He's got nowhere to go. No hurry. Not right now. As we're getting ready to get side by side here. And this guy right here, up 7 positions. You talking about on the 188? Yeah, it looks like that's a Pontiac GTO front end. Well, you can see right there on the back bumper here, it says GTO on it. Green flag back in the air, though. Ben Ryan going ahead and taking that lead once again. And we're going to see, can Zach Lockett not make the position happen on the 118 of Oliver? Just cannot do it. He's been starting right here behind the leader. Just doesn't have the fire off that Oliver does for some reason. Brad Hubbard and the 27 of Mason Ward battling side by side here. As we get on board with the 3 as he's watching it happen. Don't get complacent there. Make sure you know that 27's on your inside. Oh, and they touch! And the 27 goes around. Man, we're all up in the action tonight, folks. All up in the action. Call it a broadcaster's curse. Call it what you will, but the Glad Dad's all over the action. And we're going to take a look here and see what happened to Mason Ward in the 27 machine. That's why I said don't get complacent here. You got to realize you got a driver to your outside and another one to your inside. It's like 27 just overshoots the entry a little bit, slides up, gets in to Hubbard in the 64, and around he goes. Well, with that being said, the at-fault is being scored to Mason Ward, and he's going to get the EOL. Fantastic race control stuff by those guys tonight. Race control doing a fantastic job. So, yeah, Peter Johnson says, yeah, Definitely good work, race control. But Hubert Johnson said, looking good so far. Anyone have anything for Ryan? And Whiskey Ridge says it's hard to beat Ryan. But TS Gaming says the 118 to Scotty Oliver. So we're going to see. There's some flim-flam going on in the chat. I'm not going to say some indecisive things going on, but we've got some fans of different guys out here. I like seeing it. Yeah, it's been a great race. Just some, really just some self-spins, more or less. Oh, if he's driving a caddy. Well, I know the 118's driving one. He has got, if you look off, well, you can't look off the nose now. Yeah, there he is. That is a Cadillac front end off the, on the 118, for sure. Yeah, the 93 will be good if he fixes it right for damage. You're exactly right. Hubert Johnson, why don't you help Whiskey Ridge with the Amazon Prime thing, please, sir? If you can. If not, I can get with you here after the race, Whiskey Ridge. But we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. And about midway through the box again. Hey, good restart here. Oh, as we got to stack up between the 37 and the 2. Track blocker back here with Don Castillo. The 188 involved. The 28 of Dempsey. The 2, the 16. Man, oh man, we're going to take a look here. Jeremy Dude Keltner involved. And let's take a look real quick. Looks like some spun tires here. We're going to take a look. The 37 on the outside. There's the green flag. A little bit of stack up there with the 9 and the 64. Ooh, nasty damage there for the 28. The 2, the 188. Those were the hardest hits there. Take a look at it one more time. And you'll see the 64 had to let out of the gas because of the 9. And I know exactly what happened here. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to take a look at Scotty Oliver off the rear. And you're going to see exactly what happened. The reason why the 9 had to let out. Okay, you're going to see here the 9 gets into the back bumper. Boom, boom, and then lets out. And then the stack up happens. Hey man, I may be a broadcaster, but I'm also a race control fanatic. We're going to find the reason. I promise you that. And, oh, Whiskey Ridge, I have a link that I can post in the Discord after we get done with this thing, if you can't figure it out, on exactly how to do it. It's super easy. But I actually have a link to a video that we all use that we can find. Folks, we're almost halfway here in this race. I mean, it's gone pretty quickly here. We've only had 8. I mean, I know we've only had 8 cautions here. I'm not saying that's not a lot. I'm not saying that's not enough, but it's gone actually fairly quickly here. All right, so here is the top 10 restart. It's going to be Ryan and Oliver in the front row, followed by Lockett and Barry, second row. Rozowski in fifth with Tyler Barnes in sixth. Fourth row, Brad Hubbard, Mason Ward back at it side by side again. And then John McNeil and Dude Keltner, your top 10, fifth row. As we're going to go around again. Lights are still on. Oh, there we go. Hey, appreciate that, Hubert, for posting that. I did not know you could post websites in the chat, or I would have done it. I had it pulled up right here. Sorry about that. And I hope everybody out there is enjoying the show. Grenfire, appreciate the follow. Yank Craze, appreciate the follow. Miller T followed, appreciate that. And Z28, appreciate the follow. Hey, that's a great play on the Camaro right there, Z28. That's awesome. That's awesome. I just recently sold my Camaro Z28. 92 model. Miss it terrible. I should have never got rid of it. All right, folks, anyway, back at it once again. Back to the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Let's get it back going, green boys. Need a long green flag run here. Can the 93 finally get underneath the 118? Man, he's just struggling on the fire off each and every time. He's in a preferred spot here, though. The 91 now of Greg O'Berry battling out to the outside of the 93. Still side by side right now, the 93 and the 91 battling here. The 91, I think, is going to get the position off the exit. Good, anyway. No, he's not. Ben Ryan just turned the fastest lap of the race so far, 18:87. '93 got a little bit of damage there on the front of his car. Now the 9 and the 27 right here. Nathan and Mason are battling right here. Now they get it figured out as the 3 of Tyler Barnes. Moving up through the field slowly but surely. He's running in the 5th position right now. Looking good. Just slow moving here. As we look back here, John McNeil, after being involved in that little spin early on in the race, now has worked his way back up into the 9th position. Car looks very, very good. Fast. He's running a little bit higher line than everybody else. Brad Hubbard trying to close that gap back up on Mason Ward now. To the left rear, the Mason Ward just had the drive off of the exit of 2. But there's a kind of a roadblock, a rolling roadblock right there in front of the 27. He's trying to make it happen. As we look off the bumper, the nose here, the roof cam, of the 27 of Mason Ward. Got to be careful, though. Remember, don't get complacent. You're battling here. These guys get really, really close. The name of the game is pinch your opponent down on the bottom. If they don't get a run off, they can't beat you. Now he's moving up to the higher side here. As Brad Hubbard now looking to the bottom. The 91's dropped some spots here. The 91 of O'Berry just doesn't have the fire off after about 10 laps. He just kind of gets slow. '91 now loses the spot to the 27 as Brad Hubbard down to the outside now. This is the battle for 7th place. As we go back up and look here, Ben Ryan and Scotty Oliver have decided they wanted to leave the rest of the field. They're up there playing together. Pretty much follow the leader right now. Yes, absolutely. As Hubert said, appreciate the new follows. Pizzy425, appreciate the follow there moments ago. Trucking Crazy Outlaw, appreciate the follow as well. Zach Lockett, while he doesn't have to fire off on the restart and do anything with the 118 as of now, he's still maintaining that third position and looking good. Tyler Barnes now up to fourth place. And we're about to start seeing what these guys actually have. Now that the tires are hot, we're in a long green flag run here. Oh, the 9 there. Keep calling it the 77. But the 9 down on below the apron there. Got a little swirly. That's going to put him back beside the set 27. 27 is going to make the spot happen. And Brad Hubbard now is going to try to make it happen. Yeah, Barnes is looking for a podium. Brad Hubbard now trying to look to the left rear quarter panel of the 9. Oh, to the bumper he goes. As we look off the back here, Hubbard all over him, eating him up here to the outside. To the right rear, they're side by side right here, folks. Side by side. Now looking off the right front here, it's the 64 trying to go by on the outside. Running a diamond line here on the high side is preferred, looks like right now, because he is gone. He made the pass happen on the outside of Nathan. And now Brad Hubbard now moves up into the 6th position, looking to make a top 5 here tonight. As Ben Ryan has a 1.2 second gap over Scotty Oliver. Yeah, it was a nice pass. It happened quicker than I thought it would. But man, he did a diamond on the high side, and man, the momentum he had on the exit was just unbelievable. All right, so looking off the back here of Zach Lockett, the 93. He's got Tyler Barnes coming up on him quickly here. As we look at it, between Lockett and Barnes a half a tenth last lap faster. He's faster the last 2 laps, so he's definitely on the move. As we update it, now Barnes slower, but he's got Ward right behind him here trying to make the pass as they go around the 37 of Donald Castillo. Ward and Barnes now nose to tail. They're going around the 37 now. A little hindrance here. The 37 trying to stay up out of the way. Yeah, no hindrance for the 3 and the 27 at all. Mason Ward, let's get on board here with Mason Ward. Looks like he's dealing with a little bit of a looseness there on center off. Oh, he's going to try that high line now. Cut down back to the bottom. He's got good pace here. He's following Barnes right up through there as they're almost to the 93 right now. Little looseness, not too much out of turn number 4 for Mason Ward. Now let's take a look here at Tyler Barnes, see what he's dealing with. Just a slow progress up through the field tonight. Slowly but surely catching the 93. Not sure if that damage on the front of the 93 has anything to do with it. But he's actually closing in on Oliver, believe it or not. Oliver not having the long run pace that I thought he would, as Dude Keltner now down pit road as he's coming down for his stop of the night. Oh, black flag, too fast entering down pit road for Keltner, so that's going to be a hold. Oh, he's got damage. Nasty damage there for the 188 of Keltner. Meanwhile, Hubbard being left in the dust here by Mason Ward. 1.6 second gap between the two of them as Ward's going up here trying to battle with the 3. He's getting to his left rear quarter panel now. 27 of Mason Ward trying everything he can to make the pass happen. Yeah, Lockett does have front damage. He does, right on the kind of like the center off to the left. Not sure it's really hurting him though, but he definitely has damage. As we look off here, you can see it. Oh, the three, he's loose. The three sliding it out of turn number 4. The 27 of Mason Ward, though, saw that, backed out just a little bit. They're going to lose a little bit of ground to Lockett. But the 27, fantastic job seeing that. The 3 was loose of Barnes and backing out, letting him regain it. And now they're going to go back and battle it once again amongst themselves as Gilmetti now back on the lead lap, battling the 91 here of O'Berry. They're side by side, the 68 and the 91, both good-looking cars. One's got really good entry, the other one's got good exit, and now Gilmetti moving up through the field. He's going to make the pass happen on the 91. It's going to put him up inside the top 10 into 9th place. Not too bad. Oh, Mason Ward! Around he goes, and the caution will come out. As soon as I saw him battling side by side here, and Puber Johnson, you just said the 27 is rolling. Yes, he was. We're going to have to take a look at that here, though. See what happened to Mason Ward, and we're going to have to take a look from the chopper cam here. Sponsored by Staggered Sim Wraps, and let's take a look at it. Yeah, he's rolling sideways. You're exactly right. Going up the track here for the 27. It doesn't happen right here. It happens in turn number 1. '27 goes up the track as the 3 comes down. 27 ran a little bit higher line that time than he had previously, and the 3, I guess, just didn't see that. And, of course, it's hard to see, and they made contact. Yeah, he got in a little deep. Like I said, the 3 had been pinching him just a little bit, and the 27 just went in a little bit too hot, and they touched. You know, it's easy for these cars to go around. So, with that being said, we've got some pitters. Brad Hubbard down pit road. John McNeil, he stays out. Last pitted on lap 79 or 73. Owen Dempsey on 89. Scott Oliver and Ben Ryan last pitted just now, and they pitted for some tires. So it was from the wreck initially because he got damaged. Then he was coming down for a scheduled pit stop, came down pit road too fast entering, got a black flag, had to come back and serve it. And the wave around now goes to Keltner, so he's going to get a wave around here. I'm trying to keep up with, what's going on as far as, people becoming a laps down, because I really want to know and keep you guys informed exactly what's happening. But yeah, Keltner got served a black flag on pit road. So he's got a lot of ground to make up here as he's 15th now, 4 laps down. As the green flag going to come back out. John McNeil leading the way, but you got some fresh tires on the way. Owen Dempsey now to the outside of the 118. Scotty Oliver getting ahead here of Ben Ryan in the 67. Oh, he's got a rolling roadblock here. He's got nowhere to go with fresh tires. That's going to bring the 67 right to the back bumper. 48 going up the track, going to let the 118 have it here. Oh, they touch side by side here as they head down into turn number 3. And now we should be able to rotate here nicely for the 118. as he's going to take the lead here. Oliver back out front, but here comes the 67 now to his bumper. We know the 67's got really good long run speed. So we're going to see as the caution comes out for Jared Jones. Going to take a look here and see what exactly happened to Jared Jones. Remember, cautions breed cautions here, folks. Oh, the 91 getting kind of out of shape here. And the 16 goes down into the bottom, goes up the track, gets into the 91. And around he goes. Nothing hit as he's mowing the grass. So Scotty Oliver was 13.5 seconds down pit road. So he may have took right sides only. As Ben Ryan, 23 seconds down. So, yeah, I do believe Scotty Oliver did take 2 tires. Great question there, Fraser. We're going to see just how much those 2 tires react compared to that 4 of Ben Ryan. Just a sheer strategy call there out of the 118 camp to take 2 tires. And they're getting ready to go back green here. It'll be Oliver and Ryan this time. Green flag back in the air. Oliver going ahead and sitting out of pace here in the lead as the 48 now battling underneath the 67. No competition for Ben Ryan as he's got them fresh new Hoosiers. Oh, the 28 up the track here of Owen Dempsey. That's going to hurt him there. Get a little bit of damage on the front of his car, on the nose. That's going to make him a little tight. That's the 64. Brad Hubbard and Zach Lockett battle side by side. Nice battle going on here. The 48 of John McNeil last pitted on 73. He's able to hold these guys off. They're taking their sweet time trying to get up to him and get around him, though. Brad Hubbard definitely on fresh tires, though. Looks like two set, or right sides only for 64. 93 with 4 tires. But we got a battle shaping up here between Oliver and Ryan. The roles have returned now, or have reversed. The 118 up in the front. Now the chaser is the 67. Ryan has some very good rotation on the entry and center, whereas Oliver's got some really good rotation center off. John McNeil on the high side here, getting passed by the 64 now, underneath the bottom. 93 as well. Oh, the 48 going way up the track. That's going to hurt him. Tires are getting hot for the 48. You're starting to see them here, folks. Into the wall, the 48 goes just a little bit. Just cannot keep it down. Just wait, maybe he's just a little too tight. That was Owen Dempsey back here battling. And looks like the guy battling back here with him is one lap down. Half the field now, one lap or more. As we go back up here, a battle for the lead is shaping up between the 67 and the 118. Nice momentum drive off the exit here for the 118 as they're side by side. Look at the flames coming out. Still side by side. Looks like Ryan led that lap that time. The 118's got to pinch him down, though, if he's going to stand a chance. 118 has to get on the right rear or the right side of the car. Got to get down to the door. Both drivers giving each other plenty of room here. As we're coming up on 50 laps to go, we're on lap 148 right now. Hard battle for the lead. Looks like Oliver going to lead that lap that time. Ryan still trying to battle back. Oh, that hurt the 118 for sure. Going up that high. That's going to put the 67 a little bit more ahead here in 3 and 4. Nice momentum drive back off from center off from the 118. Man, oh man. Hubert Johnson brings back some memories, huh? Brings back some memories. This is unbelievable battle right here, folks, for the lead. One lap, the 67 leads. There we go. Now we're getting some battles happening. There we go. Squeeze him. You got to squeeze him. You got fresh tires, 4 tires versus 2 tires. It's going to be moments here, folks. They're going to get tired of it as Hubbard's trying to close up the gap here. They're side by side. That's allowing the 64 and the 93 to close up to one another. We cannot get off this battle right here. This is unbelievable. Two powerhouses. Scotty Oliver with Ben Ryan side by side. Going on for 15 laps now. Oliver, though, powered around the outside. Got to squeeze the 67. You got to enter a little bit lower there. Oliver still leading laps, though. Still leading the laps. He's led the last 5 laps here. Just by the momentum he's gained here off the exit. And those 2 tires are going to start showing here really, really soon. Within the next couple of laps, the 67 is going to start pulling ahead here. Them left sides are going to start screaming here, and the right sides of Oliver. As they're getting up on lap traffic right here. As we get on board here with Oliver. Ben Ryan, I'm sorry. We're on board here with Ben Ryan as he's around the inside here. As a 37 pulls out, down to the bottom, that's Don Castillo. Oliver still to the outside here. Starting to get a little tight there for the 118. It's going to be moments now. They're still battling side by side here, folks. Great battle going on here. No other battles on track right now. No other battles. Everybody else single filed out. The closest battle next to that is Hubbard and Lockett. Everybody else single filed out. This is unbelievable. Yeah, great job by the lapper getting out of there. I knew this was going to be a great little league here. As Mason Ward has an accident here. Something happened to Mason Ward. Now he's down on pit road. As we go back up to the leaders, the 67 takes the lead away. Ben Ryan now out to the front. Ryan gets it done. I told you it's going to be about 5 laps or so before those tires are screaming on the 118. He's still holding on tight right now, but I guarantee you that center off momentum here, that center off grip from the 67 is going to start rearing its ugly head here compared to the 118. As we go back and look here a little bit further, Brad Hubbard and Zach Lockett. Take a look here at Brad Hubbard. Moved himself up into third while Zach Lockett falls back to fourth. Started in the third position. Moved down to fourth now throughout this race. John McNeil, nice rally back for him. Currently in the fifth position. Owen Dempsey. Nice redemption for him, even though he's got nasty damage on the right front and just the front center of the nose. As he is loose every single lap. Tyler Barnes back here in 7th place. And Nathan Brozowski in 8th place, followed by Evan Gilmetti. As much times as he's been around sideways and involved in some stuff, he has found his way inside the top 10 here tonight. Looking good as he's battling right now. He is a lap down though. It's not for position. As we got Justin Sick here, he's trying to go up there and get Evan Gilmetti. Now that is for position, as Gilmetti's battling with the 28. A little caution would straighten this thing right back out. I'm not going to joke here, as we're coming up to 30 laps to go this time. Ben Ryan was able to get the lead away from Scotty Oliver, but he has not left Oliver. He's still within a half a second of Ryan. As these two now, they're about to be shaping up for a battle here. Hubbard's kind of lost some time, lost a little bit of long run speed. Well, yeah, no, I realize he's gone, but as Michael Stevens, something happened to Michael Stevens here, as he's around on the front stretch here. Oh, and he backs up, and the caution will come out. Hey, appreciate that, Kel JP. Appreciate that, brother. Well, question here. Are we going to see some last little pit strategies here? I mean, less than 30 laps to go. We're going to see some guys in the back take some tires, try to work their way up through the field. Is it important to come down pit road? Looks like Ben Ryan stays out. Everybody else comes in down pit road. Uh-oh is right. That 118, you know he's fast. Now you put him on fresher tires than Ben Ryan, and all heck's going to break loose now. You can see the right side's going up. He is getting some fresh Hoosiers on that late model. Right side's only for the 118, and away he goes. Now Nathan coming in here to get his stop. Brian Hubbard taking tires as well. Right side's only. Yeah, it does. It changes just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but it changes. 64 is in a great spot right here. Curious to see what happens here between these guys. Now that Ben Ryan did not take tires, everybody else got some little freshies on. Ryan last pitted on lap 125. Everybody else 173, so almost 50 lap tire difference. Yeah, the drivers have thinned out just a little bit. Some of them are out. As the lights are off on the pace car, we're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here. Will this be the last caution, or will the cautions have babies, as in cautions breed cautions? Yeah, it is. It's hard to take four. I mean, you're looking at 20 plus seconds grabbing tires here, all four. That's a great point there, Hubert. As green flag comes back out, Ryan not having as good a restart as we have seen out of the 67. And now the 118 to the outside. That new fire off, though, the bottom is preferred here. He's on the hunt right now. Looking off the nose of the 118. Firing out on the outside. Looking strong as Tyler Barnes jumps to pit road. Here comes Brad Hubbard. As Evan Gilmetti here and Justin Sick are battling. Sick on the outside, Gilmetti on the bottom. Now they're battling here for the lucky dog as we speak. This is for the lucky dog position right here. But you got the 91 of O'Berry right here as well, up in the thick of things. Who's going to get it? Looks like Gilmetti's going to make the pass happen, but here comes Justin Sick back down on the inside. To the left for a corner. As we look up here, Brad Hubbard, he is on the move here, folks. On the move. As John O'Neill and Owen Dempsey battle side by side here. This is for the fourth position. Nice rally back there from Dempsey and McNeil. Both of these guys, both deserving to be up here in the podium, are running up here in the top five. Oh, easy there. The 48 runs to 28 high. That's going to slow you down just enough. That's going to put Lockett up into the mix here. He's looking. Lockett is battling with Gilmetti, though. 68 to Evan Gilmetti. That's not for position. Oh, is the 48 to the 28 touch once again. Now the 48 with the position. Now Lockett looking to the inside. Here's her side by side. The 93, will he be able to take the spot away from the 28 after that contact with him and the 28, or the 48? As we look up here to the leader, Ben Ryan has got some company with 15 laps to go, now 14. Oliver on the move. He is to the rear bumper here of the 67. Sliding it out of turn number 4 for the 118. Brad Hubbard, though, trying to close the gap up here. As the caution comes out here for Owen Dempsey. Owen Dempsey around here, and the 188 stops on track for him. Owen Dempsey is destroyed. He's got to jump to the pits here as he's got a repair flag. We're going to take a look at her from the Stagger Sim Wraps chopper cam. See what happened. The 9 right here behind him here. Oh, the 9 gets into him. The 9 definitely at fault there. Comes down the track. Oh, and the 188 has nowhere to go. Keltner plows him, and he rolls over a couple of times. .28 is destroyed. Yeah, it was a hard hit there, Whiskey. And we have picked up 16 followers here tonight just in this one stream. Want to appreciate each and every one of you for coming out here and showing the love to Outcast Motorsports Network and to the Elite Late Model Series here. The Summer Series, they're doing 4 races this month here in the month of August. Each Saturday night, we're going to go live here at 8:25. Let's see, that's 8:15 we're going to go live. We get a 10-minute countdown for the starting stream, and then I'll start talking here about 8:25, 8:26. Then qualifying will take shape here at 8:30. Yeah, 8:15 Central Standard Time. Thank you for that, Hubert. All right, so are we ready to get back to racing here as the pace car's down? 8 laps to go here this time by. It's going to beat the 67, the 118, but this is going to bring the 64 right up into the mix here. He needs a good restart. And he's got it, the 64. Nice restart there by Brad Hubbard. As we're battling here with the leaders. Scotty Oliver's going to try to look here, look low. He's going to try to turn back down underneath the 67. Will he be able to do it, or will Ryan just have too much pace here out front with clean air? We got a battle going on here between John McNeil and Brad Hubbard side by side. This is for the 3rd position for the podium, man. Who gets to talk to the Glad Dad? As we're coming up on 5 laps to go as they're heading down the backstretch now, coming into turn number 3 and out of turn number 4 for 5 laps to go. Ryan out to a nice lead here, 0.4 of a second over the 118. Brad Hubbard now keeping that spot back in third. As Gilmetti now battling with the 9. That's for 6th position right there. As the 48 of John McNeil trying to battle here with Lockett. Lockett up here trying to battle with Brad Hubbard for 3rd place. As we've got 2 laps to go. Hubbard now to the inside of the 118, coming to the white flag. The 118 is going to lose the spots here as Ben Ryan crosses the start-finish line to bring the white flag out one more time around. Ben Ryan heading down the backstretch into turn number 3 and out of turn number 4 for the final time. Ben Ryan wins the inaugural Tier 1 Setup Shops Elite Late Model Summer Series here at North Wilkesboro. Looks like Hubbard's going to grab the 2nd spot with Lockett. How about that? And I guarantee you we're going to see some burnouts here by Ryan in that 67 machine, as that is well earned right there. As these guys are pulling here on the front stretch. You're going to see it right there, folks. Here's the podium finishers by Stagger Simwraps. And let's get down here and see if we can get a word in with our top 3 finishers. As we are in the broadcast waiting room, let's pull in Zach Lockett here. See if we can grab him. Hey, there we go. Zach Lockett, glad to in the booth. You got me. Man, what an incredible battle tonight, Zach. Man, it's just up front, in the back, up front, in the back. Just an all-out dogfight tonight for you to bring it up into the 3rd position right here as the white flag pretty much was waving.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, honestly. The long run was amazing when we went green, and was going to be hard to stick with Scotty and Ben. They were doing really well, and the first 100 laps or so, I felt like I might have had a chance, trying to be patient and save my tires, and really just wanted to get a couple good restarts and see if I could battle with them, but ended up coming into pit. And that last stop there, just I guess my stop was too long and didn't beat the pace car out, so I had to try to work my way up from the back. Actually, that happened a couple times. So, still getting used to these longer races in the late model stocks, and having these long pit stops kind of throws a wrench into some things. But they were definitely the 2 cars to beat. Brad and I were working together a little bit there, try to catch them when they were running side by side on that last stint. Just still couldn't really close on them. So. Feel like I ended up right where I probably should have been all race, so we'll take it. Those guys definitely deserved it.
Absolutely, yeah, just monkey wrenches being thrown in left and right. A lot of drivers had some bad luck tonight. Drivers that I thought had winning cars, no doubt about it, but man, just unfortunate circumstances. Like you said just moments ago, kind of working your way out from behind the 8 ball multiple times to bring it up here in 3rd. Not too shabby, but Zach, if you got any shout-outs, man, that's how we do it around here. Right before you get out of the booth, we'll get those shout-outs, and we'll send you on your way.
Yeah, thanks. Just got to give a shout out to all the admins in the league here. I just hopped in here for this summer series. Might not be able to make the next couple of weeks, but hopefully we'll be back here to run some late model stocks on Saturday nights. This is fun, and fun with the open sets as well. So shout out to everyone who's running the league, and you for broadcasting, of course. Really appreciate that, and excited to go and watch it. Goat Racing Diecast being on the car here. Chuck Van Schayak over at Goat Racing Diecast sells diecast out of his home. Also does diecast of iRacing paints, which is really cool. So go check him out. Use code GoRacing93, get a little bit off of that. And then Adrenaline Racing as well. My teammates in this race, John McNeil, Greg O'Barry, and Nate Brzezowski. Thanks for coming out and joining me tonight. And Justin Brooks Designs for painting the car. Does a heck of a job. So that's really about it.
Awesome, man. Hey, appreciate you joining us up here. Appreciate you finishing third position. Wanted to get and talk to you here. And, man, have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. See you later.
All right, folks, that was Zach Lockett. Now let's take a look here and see if we can get into our booth here. Brad Hubbard. There we go. Brad, the Glad Dad in the booth. First time talking to me, brother. How we doing?
That was a good race there. How are you doing up here in the booth?
Oh, man. Hey, you guys kept me on my toes for 200 laps, brother. It was amazing. And I want to go ahead before we get into anything else. Appreciate you giving me the honor here to call this race and this series for you, man. Yeah. But anyway, how was the car tonight? You know, you kind of you fell back a little bit, just kind of running around the 5th to 10th mark there for a while. And then once the 50 laps came back, 50 laps to go, you kind of worked your way up in the top 5. And here we're sitting in second place at the end of this thing.
Yeah, the first half of the race there, I really took my time. I didn't try to battle anybody. If they wanted to go, I let them go. I just really tried saving my stuff so that way I could still be in the race here when the time mattered. And as the race went on there, I ended up getting quite snug there towards the end of the race. I was just missing just a little bit to go chase down Ben at the end.
Yeah, man, that's right. But ultimately, the car just, it seemed like we were having, some issues out of 4 for multiple cars tonight. Just, was the car loose for you at all out of turn number 4, or was it just comfortable?
Yeah, that's just the way this track kind of drives. You have to have the car loose enough for turns 1 and 2, which ends up making you loose off of 4. So that's just something that you have to manage at this track. So that's just part of taking it easy, like kind of understanding that, not go too hard early and save them rears when they matter the most.
Absolutely, man. Well, you know what? How we do it here at Outcast Motorsports Network. If you got any shout outs, we'll get those and we'll send you on your way, man.
I just want to give a big shout out to all the sponsors of this series: Tier 1, Stagger Sim Wraps, DC Designs, Whiskey Ridge Racing, Racing with Racers, and a huge shout out to you for coming on board here and doing this broadcast for us. And another big shout out to all these great drivers that came out, put on a great show. I really appreciate everyone coming out.
Absolutely, man. Great shout outs, brother. And hopefully we'll see you next Saturday night up in the podium as well. You got to bring a fire setup. And what setup were you running tonight, by the way?
I was running a setup I built myself.
Oh, nice. I hear you. All right, brother. Well, good race tonight, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, that was second place, Brad Hubbard. And now let's get this guy in here that pretty much dominated the whole race tonight. And that's Ben Ryan. Ben Ryan, the Glad Dad in the booth, you got me.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, how does it feel, pretty much dominating this race? And, that big battle there you had with Scotty Oliver for what seemed like 30 laps.
Yeah, that was wild. I was really concerned battling like that. I didn't want to use him up. I tried to race him as clean as possible. It just it wasn't really the time, and I don't really like using guys up. So I just kind of ran as hard as I could there, but I was really concerned because it was certainly using up the right rear tire, trying to stay there with him on the bottom because the top could roll so much pace. But Outlier Speed Go, we had the car hooked up tonight for sure. Frazier got it pretty dialed in there, so I'm glad I could take advantage of it because it's not all the time that you have a super fast car like that. That's for sure.
No, it's not, especially with the stout competition you had tonight. I mean, you pretty much stayed up front most of the night. I mean, sometimes you were in second place, but for the most part there, let's see how many laps you actually led. Looks like 152 of the 200, so not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, man.
No, that was pretty good. I mean, we got back there a little bit. I was kind of concerned because there was a bunch of people that were coming in, pitting, coming back out, and I really didn't know, like, when I finally came down for tires there, how many guys were gonna stay out versus come in for tires, or who already took enough fuel, who needed tires. Like, the fall off was pretty hard, but it wasn't very aggressive. So, like, unless you were out like 50, 60 laps, it really didn't seem to make a big difference. So,
Yeah.
I was kind of concerned right there, but besides that, it was pretty good other than that.
Well, how are we looking for Oxford Plains? That's the next race we're racing here on next Saturday night. You like that track? You pretty fast at it?
I like Oxford a lot. I don't know if I'm going to make next week because I have there's a local race here that night, so I might be out at the racetrack actually. But if I make it home by 10, then I'll certainly jump in and give it a go. That's for sure.
Awesome, man. Great to hear. All right, buddy. Well, if you got any shout outs, we'll get those and we'll send you on your way.
No, just shout out you for broadcasting it. Brad, Jeremy, everyone from Elite Late Model Tour for putting it on. It takes a bit to put on an event like this and get a bunch of guys, and getting people to build setups is another whole thing for the league. So for putting that together and just having a good race, it was a great night.
Absolutely, man. All right, brother. We'll get out of here and go celebrate, and we'll talk to you soon, man. Take it easy.
All right. Perfect. Sounds good. You guys have a great night.
Hey, you too. All right, folks. That was your first place finisher tonight, Ben Ryan. And let's get here into the race results as they sit right now. Ben Ryan leading 154 laps, bringing home in the number one spot, followed by Brad Hubbard in second. Zach Lockett bringing it home in third. Scotty Oliver falls to fourth there with 1 lap to go. John McNeil, nice rally back for him in fifth. Evan Gilmetti, nice run for him as well. Nathan Brozowski in seventh. Greg O'Berry, eighth. Justin Sick in ninth. Michael Stevens, 10th. Jeremy Keltner in 11th. Owen Dempsey, 12th. Tyler Barnes, 13th. Don Castillo in 14th. Mason Ward in 15th. And Jared Jones finishing 16th. The rest of those drivers there did not start because the top 16 advance to the feature there. Hard charger goes to Brad Hubbard. Ben Ryan with the most laps led. Ben Ryan with the fastest lap of 18.870. And pole position goes to Donald Castillo. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed tonight's race here with the Glad Dad and Elite Late Model Summer Series, sponsored by Tier 1 Setup Shops. I want to give a shout out to Whiskey Ridge Racing with Racers, Stagger Sim Wraps, and DC. I can't remember what the last one is there. DC Sim Wraps, I believe it is. Wraps and Designs. Yeah, Graphics and Wraps. There we go. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for tonight. Next week, next Saturday, we're going to be here at Oxford Plains for 200 laps, and that sponsor is going to be Racing with Racers. So tonight was presented by Stagger Sim Wraps. Next week will be RWR, Racing with Racers. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful Saturday night late model series here, and hope there'll be many more. This is the Glad Dad reminding you to stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy, and good night.